Outcomes of the lecture on internal tool holder selection and insert grades. 1. Understanding internal tool holders and their selection parameters. Learners will be able to identify and differentiate internal tool holders used for ID, internal diameter, turning. They will understand the 9 key parameters involved in selecting internal tool holders. 1. Tool holder type, steel with coolant hole or solid steel. 2. Shank diameter. 3. Tool length. 4. Insert clamping. 5. Insert shape. 6. Approach angle. 7. Clearance angle. 8. Cutting direction. 9. Cutting edge length. A detailed study of the first 3 parameters, tool holder type, shank diameter, and tool length, will help learners make informed tool selection decisions. 2. Tool holder nomenclature and interpretation. Learners will gain the ability to decode the nomenclature of internal tool holders, such as 32 SPL LNR 06 by identifying each component: A steel bar with a coolant hole, 32 shank diameter, 32 millimeters, S tool length, 250 millimeters, P pin and liver clamping system, W insert shape, 80 degrees 3-corner insert, L approach angle, 95 degree, N insert clearance angle, degrees for roughing, R right hand tool holder, 6 cutting edge length, 6 millimeters. By the end of the session, students will be able to determine tool properties just by looking at the nomenclature. Insert grade selection for different materials. Learners will understand that insert grade selection is crucial for machining different materials, hard or soft. Instead of memorizing numerous insert grades, students will be encouraged to observe and document the insert grades used in their workplaces for various materials. They will recognize that insert grades are predetermined by manufacturers based on extensive testing and recommendations. 4. Role of manufacturers and industry in insert grade selection. Learners will understand how companies decide on insert grades for different materials. They will learn about the role of manufacturers and sales representatives in providing knowledge, trial inserts, and recommendations. Students will be encouraged to interact with tool suppliers and gather information about the best insert grades for their applications. 5. Practical application of knowledge. By the end of the lecture, learners will be able to identify the correct internal tool holder and insert grade for different machining conditions. They will develop a systematic approach to choosing tools and inserts based on workpiece material, machining operation, roughing or finishing, cutting parameters. Students will be equipped with a practical shortcut method to learn about insert grades through real-world experience rather than theoretical memorization. Key takeaways. Students will gain expertise in internal tool holder selection and nomenclature interpretation. They will understand how insert grades are chosen and how to acquire knowledge through experience. The lecture will provide a structured, industry-relevant approach to tool and insert selection. Internal tool holder selection. That means tools which are used for ID turning are internal tools. So to select that tools, we have 9 parameters. First is tool holder's type. Second is shank diameter. Third is tool length. Fourth is insert clamping. Fifth is insert shape. Sixth is approach angle. Seventh is clearance angle. Eighth is cutting direction. And ninth is cutting edge length. So as you can see here, only first 3 are unknown, remaining all we have already seen. So let's see these 3 in detail. So first parameter is tool holder type. We have 2 types of tool holder. First is steel with coolant hole, and second is solid steel. So steel with coolant hole. That means we have hole for coolant. As you can see in picture, this type of hole are there in steel with coolant hole, as this tool is used for ID turning. So during ID turning, large amount of heat get produced, and this may damage our tool. So to avoid this, we have that coolant holes, and next type is solid steel. It don't have that coolant holes. Our next parameter is shank diameter. Now you know what is shank, so the diameter of that shank is our second parameter. Our next parameter is tool length. So this is tool length, and this is also divided into some grades. So look, this chart for tool length and all other parameters we have already covered earlier. So let's see one example for ID tool holder. A32 SPWNR06. So A is steel bar with hole for coolant. That means hole is present in this tool holder. Our next parameter is shank diameter. So the diameter of that shank is 32 nm. Third parameter is tool length. So S means 250 mm tool length. P is pin and lever clamping system. So we have seen this in external tool holder. W is insert shape, so it's 80-degree three-corner insert. L is approach angle. So L have 95-degree approach angle. We have J as well, which is having 93-degree approach angle. N is insert clearance angle, so having 0-degree clearance angle. That means it will use for roughing. R is right-handing direction or right-hand tool holder. And 06 is 6 mm cutting length. So it's the first three remaining, all we have already learned. Now try with these two examples. So from now, just by their names, you will get to know every detail property of that tool or that insert. So here we have completed nomenclature of that insert as well as tool holder. Now you will see this is only nomenclature of tool holder or insert. That means we are getting every detail about insert or tool holder just by looking at their names. But how to select tool or insert? That means if we have hard material at that time, which insert grade we have to choose, or if we have soft material at that time, which insert grade we have to use. So how we can decide this? So you get this knowledge like which insert grade is useful for hard material or which insert is useful for soft material. So you get all these knowledge only by experience. You see there are so many insert grades available in market, and to study each insert grade is not possible. If you see each company have decided their insert grades, that means which insert is going to use for hard material and which insert grade is going to use for soft material, that they have already decided, and they use all these insert grades according to that. So you have to note which insert grade your company is using for hard material or for soft material or different kinds of materials. And this is the only way to get knowledge about insert grades. If you go to study each insert grade, then you will require much longer time. So I'm telling you the shortcut way to get all these knowledge of insert grades. So now you will ask how company decides about these insert grades, that which insert grade will be used for hard material or different kinds of materials. So see, company who manufactures inserts, they know everything about their insert. So salesman of that company visits different companies and they give information about their inserts. That means whether their insert is good for hard material or for soft material. And all these information, and also they offer some free inserts to company for trial. As company is getting free inserts, they accept it. And if company gets good results from that insert, then they continue to use that insert or that insert grade for that material. So this is how insert grades are already decided by companies for different materials. So you only have to collect all these information about insert grades, and you will get this knowledge only by the experience. So from now, you have to see which insert grade your company is using for which material. So here we have learned nomenclature of insert and tool holder as well. And I told you one shortcut way to get knowledge about insert grade. So this is all about nomenclature and selection of insert grades and tool holders.